Man, I really like having false colors using this these external monitors and being able to record and seeing everything at one time. I should have been using it. I should use it all the time out in the field. I'm starting this one a little bit different because it's ironic. I was talking about how nothing is perfect and how much I love filming on this R50. The funny thing is, at the end, when I stood up and I was against the river, it focused on the bridge and not on me. So I'm starting this one just a little bit different from here. I'll see you guys at the end. Let me know what you think. Again, when I shot this, I had not seen any of these. Are they all perfect? Absolutely not. Is any camera system or lens combo perfect? No. But of all the autofocuses, this one so far has been the best. Anyway, I'll see you guys at the end. I'll give you some final thoughts on this R5 Mark II. Check it out. JonnyPink, it's about 8:30, maybe. I've been out for about, oh, I don't know, 20 minutes or so with Canon's R5 Mark II. There we go. And the 200-800, and I've been zooming back, which is one thing I do like about having a zoom, is you get to zoom out a little bit. Kind of cool. You don't get that with a prime. I do prefer the image quality with the primes and just being able to find something. But I've talked about how well the autofocus works in this R5 II, and I was watching another video, well, I was listening to a video while driving out here. Someone else talking about it too. Is it an improvement over the R5? It is, and I've said this so many times. One thing Canon does is with each of their new cameras, entry level, they put in their latest auto tracking. So if, like the R50 that I'm recording on right now, the tracking on this for my eyes is just so amazing. It's just so spot on. and the R3. That's awesome. The R8, another one of my very, very favorite cameras. Believe it or not, if I didn't have any of these cameras, I'd get the R8. I love the stabilization, which is digital, just like I have in the R50. But aside from all that, this new camera shooting dragonflies in flight, which is how I'm going to open this, and then I'm going to head over to the lake where I was, or to the river where I was yesterday, and I ran into Tony out there. I have a lens for her in my backpack as well. She wants to use the macro lens, so I'm going to hand that to her. And I think I am going to head over there now. While you guys look at this, I'm going to make my way over to the river. So follow me. Or you know what? You watch these videos. You watch these photos. And I was lucky enough to get some in flight too, which is pretty cool. Check the test, 1, 2. I don't know if you can hear it, but the killdeer are out here. I'm standing in the middle of the Los Angeles River, and hopefully behind me you can see the bridge back there and not the graffiti. It's beautiful, standing right here in the center. So, as I mentioned earlier, I was shooting here yesterday. Tony's over there shooting her video as well. And the more I use the R5 II, the more impressed I am with the tracking. Is it perfect? Absolutely not. Nothing is, but it gets better and better each time. So each of the Canon cameras, and I keep harping on Canon because it's what I use, it's what works for me. If you have a system that works for you, man, shoot it until the wheels fall off or the buttons fall off. It really doesn't matter, as long as we're all out having fun and doing something that we really, really, really love and enjoy. So the killdeer are out here. I've got the golden slippers, or the snowy egrets as would be the proper term. I have all the lesser finches over there that are bathing. It's just so cool every time I come out. course, when I started with the Dragonflies, I just wanted one or two, a couple. And from what I can see in the EVF, and I do love this EVF, they are so spot on sharp. It's not even funny, but let me back up here, follow me, and you can see where I'm shooting within the Los Angeles River. This thing is still tracking my face, good deal. This is the river. As I spin around this way, you can actually see the river behind me. You can see the bridge. Yeah, I walked out through the water just like all of us other fools. I really wouldn't want to touch this water. Regional airport, that is a police helicopter. We get a lot of those too because we have people that live in here that aren't supposed to be living in here. It is absolutely beautiful out here. Really, really enjoying it. And I don't know if the intro that I had recorded out there actually recorded or if I was too blown out. I was still watching my histograms, but that doesn't mean that I didn't blow it out anyway. And because I didn't have a hat on and it looked like the sweat on my face was really shiny. It's awesome out here. Now those don't look like killdeer. Oh, no, they're killdeer. Another one just landed. I've got some snowy egrets over here, so follow me over here. Let's get down low and see if we can't get some shots of these guys, shall we? Can it see me as I get down? You have no idea how much this actually hurts. First, let me say, smooth. First, let me say thank you to you guys for letting me share with you. I enjoy going out. I process a lot of different photos. Some I sell online, and others I just kind of dump. I just had fun processing them. And to me, being out there, hanging out with your friends, because Tony was out there, we ran into each other both days, or I'm with James, or it doesn't matter. I meet people out there, and it is always an absolute blast. To me, that is the highlight of all of it. I just enjoy shooting. James sent me a video of this gentleman who said he's not getting the R5 Mark II, which is what this is, the Mark II. How advanced do we need our cameras to be? Well, with the new technology, you can get things that you could not get before with pre-capture or with an accurate eye auto tracking. I usually don't get upset when I miss a shot. I figure I'll get it next time. There was one shot I really, really wanted, and I had probably sat there for a half an hour waiting for, I was shooting the Z9. That was before the last firmware upgrade. And I was so upset. I had been waiting and waiting, right, about a half hour, for a swallow that kept coming down and picking up nesting material. And I thought I had nailed it. I was just waiting and waiting, and the shots were blurry. And it wasn't because of me. It wasn't the shutter speed. It wasn't the ISO, any of that. It showed focus, and it just didn't. So things like that happen. That's the only one that has truly upset me because I invested so much time in it. But anyway, aside from all that, this is Canon's 200 to 800, and I know a lot of people have wanted this and have been looking for this lens. It's not available, and the shortage is, well, it is the nature of what we have, and people that are waiting, that you did, if you didn't get your order in for your Mark V II in initially, you probably won't get it for 6 to 8 months is what the estimated wait is. I feel fortunate. I sat there at 3 a.m. just like everyone else waiting on my computer. Buy now. Get your order in. If you want it, if you're buying from someplace reputable, when things like that happen and you don't like it, you just send it back. B&H, Adorama's like that, probably through Best Buy, at least here in the United States. I don't know in other parts of the world. But as this technology increases, yeah, I want more and more technology. I can still go back and use an old DSLR and probably get some pretty decent shots, but this technology makes it so much easier. Most of you don't remember riding in the back of a station wagon before the days when we had to wear the seat belts, or we didn't have airbags or any of that stuff, or even riding in the back of an open pickup truck. I'm probably a little bit older than you, maybe a little bit younger than some. Technology changes, the rules change. It just makes it safer. Those old cars, they'll get you from place to place and you still might be able to use them, but they don't do what the new cars do. We didn't have a cell phone. We had to pull over and use a pay phone. It was probably disgusting. They don't have those anymore. And I sometimes wonder, how did we get along without all that, without all the technology that we have now? Even cycling years ago, I was trying to push the technology that we had with the GoPros and the drone, and all, I was trying to push it beyond where it was at that time, but times change. This camera, this autofocus system, and as I said earlier, I talk about Canon because I use Canon. I like Canon. I like what they do. Their autofocus to me just works, and that is something I want. I like the fast. I didn't when 20 frames per second came out. I poo-pooed that. I thought, oh man, that's terrible. Who needs that many? I use it. I like the different shots. I'm used to going out with my cameras and trusting this autofocus system and coming home with, 90–95% of the shots in focus. I pull the ones that I like, I dump the rest, and as I'm putting them through into a video, I like what I get. I trust Canon for that. Sony, the a6700, that was pretty awesome too. I will say that was pretty awesome. So that's just me. These are systems that work for me. If you're shooting something and you love it, even if it is an old DSLR, man, then just keep shooting it, enjoy it, go out there, shoot it till the buttons fall off. Have fun. JonnyPink, again, thank you, thank you, thank you. Give it a thumbs up. It's the only thing I ever ask is a thumbs up. I'm not asking for Patreon. I'm not asking for anybody to support me. The different products that I show you, like the tripod or the monopod or even the screens that I record on, I show those because I really, really like them. Yes, those companies asked if I would like to try it, but I told them if I don't like it, I'm going to say that I don't like it. And if there's a problem with it, I will bring it up in the video. But each of the things, so I'm very careful about what I accept and what I tell you guys about. I like this stuff, and if you have something that works better for you, keep using it, please. Again, thank you for letting me share. It's the only thing I ever ask. Thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you have not. It's absolutely free. I'll quit banging my ring on the table, on the stone table. Have a fantastic day out there, whatever it is you're going to do. For me, you can't see it, but I have a big sunflower on my shirt that says, I choose joy. I choose joy. I want to be happy. Going out and shooting makes me happy. Being able to share with you guys makes me happy. Meeting people, man, that makes me happy. JonnyPink, again, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Just like when I type it into you guys, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I really, really do. Have a fantastic day. But wait a minute. I'll see you. Live long and prosper. JonnyPink, again, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Just like when I type it into you guys, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I really, really do. Have a fantastic day. Wait a minute. See you. Live long and prosper.